Welcome back. Today we're focusing on how to effectively manage state and props in your React Native projects using TypeScript. By typing these core aspects, you ensure your components behave as expected and reduce runtime errors. Let's dive into the details of enhancing your React Native apps with TypeScript. Props or properties are parameters passed to components. Typing these props is crucial for component reusability and maintainability. Let's start by defining types for props in a typical component. Here, user props defines the types for the props name and age, where age is optional. This ensures that every user profile component receives the right kind of data. State management is another critical aspect where TypeScript shines. By defining types for your state, you help ensure consistency across your application. Let's look at a component using the user_state hook with TypeScript. In this timer component, second is explicitly typed as a number. This ensures all operations on this state adhere to the defined type, preventing type-related bugs. Often, you'll manage component props and the state together. Let's explore a scenario where both are typed to work in harmony. Here, counter takes an initial count prop and initializes the count state with it. Both the prop and the state are strongly typed as numbers to ensure consistency and reliability in the component's behavior. By leveraging TypeScript to type props and the state, you create more predictable components and significantly enhance the developer experience. It reduces common errors and streamlines development, allowing you to focus on building great features. I hope you found this guide useful for integrating TypeScript into your React Native projects. Continue to practice these concepts, and you'll see substantial improvements in your development workflow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any updates. See you in the next video.